Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Let's Crack OPSC. Hope all of your preparation went well and all of you have followed my instruction in many of the videos, high quality videos which I published. And there are so many, you can say, direct questions. You can go and check the community post. You can see the welfare state that directly from our community post, and in our test series many of the people have done exceptionally well, and when we receive this kind of appreciation, it really boosts our morale and helps us to go to the next level. So we are here for a answer key. Especially there are so many wrong answer keys floating around, so I thought to give you the exact answer key, and apart from that we will be discussing what will be the actual cutoff, because the OPSC doesn't declare the cutoff in the recent time, and they directly declare it after the completion of the entire process, which will be after 1 year. So it will be expected only, and we will be predicting expected cutoff. So I am having set number A, and the first question is Sagarmala project is under which ministry government? It is Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. Very important. A. Then question number 2, which country has begun its 2-year tenure? If you have followed the current affair, then the answer is A, India. Then who is the chairman of State Commission for Backward Caste? Justice Raghunath Biswal. Then 4, which if the following is not correct? The answer is Samvad conference is being held every year since 2015 between India and Thailand. Samvad conference is happening between India and Japan. So the D answer is wrong. So the answer here is D. Then Shanghai Cooperation Head of State Summit held in 10 November 2020, the video conference format. Generally this particular question, 10 November video conferencing happened with the host country is Russia, and 30th November video conferencing in which India was the host. People are confusing, the answer is Russia, confirm. Then which country has become the 6th member? It is Japan. Then what is the theme of the World Sustainable Summit 2020? Answer is towards 2030, making decade count is the answer. Then 8, who among the following person Odisha is Padma Vibhushan awardee? The answer here is Sudarshan Sahu. Then the recipient of Atibadi Jagannath Das Award by Sahitya Academy Odisha 2020, answer is Ramachandra Behera. Then freshwater lake built by India in research station Maitri in Antarctica is known as Priyadarshini. The Mars Perseverance rover that landed on Mars 18 February 2021 was launched by the United States of America. You keep on liking the video. I want the real serious candidate. This particular answer key we have done extensive research and producing it for you. So keep on liking the video and do comment and share with your all serious aspirants of OPSC Civil Services. Then the state of Jammu Kashmir was made the Union Territory of India with effect from 31st October 2019. You might have read it. Then the protest movement organized Shahin Bagh in Delhi 14 December 2019 to 24th March 2020. The obvious answer is the Citizenship Amendment Act 2019. The military skirmishes that occurred between China and India since 5th May 2020, the Galwan Valley. The answer here is the Pagong Lake area. Then what was the capital of Vatsa Mahajanapada? His answer is Kosambi. Kosambi, it is a place nearby to Allahabad. Then which of the following sources indicate the last Mauryan ruler Bihadratha assassinated by Pushyamitra Shunga? The answer here is D. Harsacharita. Many of the students are saying it is inscription, but here the answer will be Harsacharita. It is confirmed from our sources. In Harsacharita it is being mentioned Pushyamitra Shunga assassinated the last Mauryan ruler Bihadratha. Then, who among the following rulers was the first bear the political title Maharaja Dhiraj? Chandragupta I. OPSC has started asking question from NCERT books. Remember, the question pattern is totally changed from this year onwards. Last year's 5 years trend has totally changed. No direct informative question, and the value of NCERT has gone up. So future aspirants of OPSC, mark my words, you have to start preparing your NCERT books. Take NCERT books from starting from 6th standard to 12th standard and start preparing. Then, who overthrew the Rashtrakuta 1973 AD? It is Tilpa. It is saying Tilla 1. The here is Tilpa 1. We have taken it as TA, Tilla 1, Western Chalukya. Then, which of the following Mughal sources was translated into Persian by Pinda Khan? The answer here is Baburnama. Then, who is the author of Tariq-i-Daudi? It is Abdullah. Then, who had prepared the proclamation known as Mazhars in September 1579? The answer here is Sheikh Mubarak. Then, what is the term used by the religious officer Mughal administration? The answer here is Mutasib. Mutasib confirmed. Then, British concluded Treaty of Surat in 1775. The answer here is Raghunath Rao. Then, which of the following land revenue settlement was first to have concluded the village community? Mahalwari. There are so many wrong answer keys floating in this particular question. Some are saying it is permanent settlement, which is totally wrong. Permanent settlement happened in Odisha, Bengal and Bihar, and that also in this particular region. And this Mahalwari settlement happened in Punjab, then Western UP and some portions of the Varanasi area. So it is confirmed Mahal is relation to the village community. Mahal, remember this. Then, what is the title of first newspaper published by James Augustus Hickey? The answer is Bengal Gazette. Who compared the salt march of Gandhi's march, Napoleon's march to Paris on his return from Elba? It is from B. That is Subhash Chandra Bose. A very important question. Then, who found Deccan Educational Society? In this question also many of the answer keys are giving wrong, and the answer is Ranade. Ranade is confirmed because it was Ranade in 1884. You can see this particular proof that Ranade founded this Deccan Education Society. It is not D, it is B. Bravo. A, Ranade. Then, who was the first chairman of Famine Commission 1880? The answer here is Sir Richard Strachey. Then, the Middle Himalayas range originated in Miocene age. Then, which of the following is not an example of block mountain? Western Ghat mountain. Then, which of the following tributaries of Indus river emerges from Pir Panjal range? The answer here is Jhelum. Which of the following pair is correctly mazed? In this particular question, it's a very controversial question. I am telling you. In some of our research, we got it as cam, and it is showing river. But this particular cam is we found that in Google search and in various searches, it is glacial. And Brajada, in some resources, we found it Brajada winds. So we find this is a particular disputed question. Then, which of the following is not correctly mazed? Irminjar current, North Pacific. It is not North Pacific, it is North Atlantic. Then, which of the following is not correctly mazed? Koteshwar project, Tapti river. Then, another disputed question came, human races wholly heirs. In some of our research, we found it as Caucasoid, and in some of the resources, we found it as Negroid. If you have done any of this, then you can count depending upon OPSC, whichever they will see, they will find it useful. Then second one, which of the following demographic transition stages is intensive subsistence farming in prevalent? Some people are saying it as stage 1 and some people are staying it at stage 2, because some of our resources we found it as stage 2, but in other resources also available in internet we found it as stage 1 2. Then the second one is it is 37, it is the noon at Greenwich. Then what will be the time at the place? 60 degree east longitude. 60 degree east longitude, it will be 4 p.m. This is a higher conceptual question. OPSC was never asking this kind of a higher conceptual question. So you have to start preparing. All those banking and railway people, they will not be able to clear in future OPSC prelim examination. So you have to start from the basic, from NCERT book, because 15 degree equivalent to 1 hour. You supposed to be knowing this particular fact. 1 degree equivalent to 4 minutes. Then what is the significance of Dakshin Gangotri? It is C, scientific base station in Antarctica. Then in India, El Nino is very often associated with a bad monsoon weather with low rain and crop failure. Then in atmosphere, ozone layer is stratosphere. Which of the following is a predominant species deciduous? It is sal. Then slash and burn is a subsistence agriculture. Then the ideal of welfare state constitution, it is directive principle of state policy. This particular question asked from our community section. You directly go and check our community section. This was the last MCQ which I uploaded, and finally it found in this particular question, OPSC prelim examination. So who is, as per the provisions of constitution, declares as an area of scheduled area? It is President of India. Concurrent list. This concurrent list, I think 4 days ago I uploaded a borrowed feature of Indian Constitution video, and in that video I discussed this particular question, that is Australia. Australia is the country which is specially we have borrowed this particular concurrent list from them. Then which schedule of Indian Constitution distributes power between union and state? It is 7th schedule. You know 7th schedule are having 3 lists. One is union list, second one is state list, third one is concurrent list. So 7th schedule, the powers are and legislative powers are decided. So that is 7th schedule is the answer. Mandamus. Writ mandamus is asking for a public official any authority to perform legal duties. A money bill cannot be introduced in the parliament without the consent of. This is a very, you can say, I think OPSC has OPSC should have given the option the president in this particular question. Since president is missing, the nearest to money bill will be the Speaker of Lok Sabha. You supposed to be remembering the Speaker of Lok Sabha is the person who certifies after whenever the Lok Sabha passes the money bill and transmits it to Rajya Sabha. It is Lok Sabha Speaker who certifies a money bill. You supposed to be remembering this. But the question is saying any money bill cannot be introduced in parliament without the consent of. I think it should have been, president should have been there in the option. Then the first state in India which was created in linguistic basis, Andhra Pradesh. You know Poti Sriramulu. It is there in the especially the M. Lakshmikant book. Then right to education. In many of my videos I have discussed it. Right to education 2002 86 Constitutional Amendment Act passed during Bajpayee government. Then which one of the following is not a department of finance? You know the banking affairs. It is a totally absurd option. Then All India Whips Conference. It's a very important question. All India Whips Conference, it is organized by this particular parliamentary affairs. Then the purpose of Uniform Civil Code, Article 44 of Indian Constitution. Some people are saying it as cultural integration, but we have checked from all sources available and we found it is the unity, national unity is the paramount for this Article 44, that is Uniform Civil Code. Because in one of the debates, the Dr. Ambedkar had, while mentioning this particular article, they postponed the decision of this particular uniform, which is a contentious issue during those days. because India had just taken the hit of a religious, you can say, separatism due to religion issue. That is the reason why our constitutional maker, they preferred unity more than anything else, and they put the Uniform Civil Code wala decision in Article 44, and they postponed the decision for the future generation, which is we are the future generation. Then policy rationale in a competitive situation, it's a game theory. Then keeping control over delegated legislation powers, the answer here is Lok Sabha. Some are saying as the Supreme Court, but there should have been Parliament mentioned in this particular question. But Parliament, since Parliament is absent, it will be Lok Sabha, will be the most appropriate. Then Governing Council comprises of another contentious, you can say, question. The Prime Minister, Chief Minister, and all Chief Minister and Lieutenant Governor. It can be A also, it can be C also. If you will take out Prime Minister, then the council doesn't give the status of a, you can say, a national level institution. It will be looking like some states have, and if you will go with C, then all Chief Ministers and Lieutenant Governors. If you will go by even the Niti Aayog's official website, you find it here, all Chief Minister and Lieutenant Governor. But it has to be chaired by the Prime Minister. If you will take out Prime Minister, then this particular question, this particular answer is becoming meaningless. If you will see all Chief Minister and Lieutenant Governor, if they form Niti Aayog, then what is the role of Prime Minister? If Prime Minister means central forces are absent, if you will go with answer C. So we have taken both A and C. We leave it, it's a contentious question. Then Chairman of General Council confirm Union Home Minister. Then hunger index, it is all of the above. That is 1, 2, undernourishment, child mortality, child stunting, and child wasting. Then the reserve held by commercial banks over and above statutory minimum is cash reserve ratio. There are so many people who are saying excess reserve. It is only cash reserve only. Then our research is showing it is cash reserve. Then which of the following promoted concept of self-help groups? It is NABARD. Then which of the following is not a financial inclusion scheme? Hriday. You know Hriday, it's a heritage scheme of various heritage city development scheme. So it is not included in the financial inclusion. Then Shisu Kishore Tarun is a Mudra scheme, MUDRA, that is Micro Unit Development Refinance Agency. Which of the following indicators not used to calculate Human Development Index? It is social inequality. Then which of the following committees recommended the poverty line based on nutritional requirements exclusively? It is Alak Committee. Alak Committee in 1970s, they have given this particular thing, the nutritional requirement. Then the first sustainable development goal eradicated, it is $1.25 a day. This is the correct one, D. Then which of the highest budget allocation? Ministry of Defense. And some people are saying it is Ministry of Health. It is totally wrong. It is Ministry of Defense, and it is the correct answer. If the question would have been asked highest increase, then it would have been the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. It is only Ministry of Defense where our highest allocation is going. You know, Army, Navy, Air Force, their production, then indigenous capacity building, and there are so many things. Then central government has unveiled new series of consumer index for industrial workers and IW from the base year 2016. It is recently being changed. Then contribution of primary sector to GDP of India, it is decreasing over the years. Then Robin Hood effect is income redistribution. You know Robin Hood, Russell Crowe was the hero, and income distribution means अमीरों को लूटना और गरीबों में बांटना. So that is the principle here. See 70, question number 70, I would highly say that go to this macroeconomics, 11th class NCERT book, hardcore economics. This kind of a hardcore economics UPSC was asking 15 to 20 years back. Now OPSC has shifted to NCERT books. The value of importance has gone up. The answer here is M2 and M4. M2 and M4 is the answer. You can see the reference. Then the Insurance Regulatory Development Authority, it's a statutory body. Statutory body means the body which is being formed after the passage of a particular bill in Parliament. You have to be totally clear about it, and that is statutory body for you. Then deforestation is not a direct cause of species invasion. It's a logical answer. Then succession, where community increases the diversity and complexity, it is progressive succession. Biochemical oxygen demand in the water resources, it's organic water, organic load. Answer C. Then which of the following doesn't belong to natural air pollutant? It is D, that is peroxyethyl nitrate. Then the database generated by ANVIS is used for the management of biodiversity. Then CBD, it is Convention on Biodiversity. It is taken from the, you can say, the book Shankar IAS, which I have been recommending you many a times. Shankar IAS has become very important book for you. You have to buy that book. Then which of the following is a correct combination? It is Balukhanda, blackbug. Which of the following is expected to be a cause of rise of sea level? That is melting of ice. It's a logical answer. Then solar energy is non-conventional source of energy. Common sensical answer. Then bats used to echolocation. Bats send some kind of a sound, and that's how they know where is the prey. Then nucleic acid in coronavirus, it is ribonucleic acid. You can Google check it and you will find the answer. Television signals are both frequency and amplitude modulated. Then electrical energy converted into mechanical energy by electric motor. 1 light year is the distance traveled by light in free space in 1 year. Then bleeding from nose is caused when a person is higher latitude where atmospheric pressure is low. What happens when we will move up in hilly areas? The atmospheric pressure falls down, but our body, you can say, blood pressure remains the same. So slowly there will be a problem for breathing, and sometimes you can say there will be blood coming out from our nose. So that is the thing. Then the main component of biogas is methane. Subatomic particle, or if you have studied science a little bit, all of you can answer this particular question, that is electron, proton, neutron, all are subatomic particles. Answer is D. Then carbon monoxide is binds hemoglobin. This is the reason for which it's a poisonous gas. Then which is not a synthetic polymer? Resin is not a synthetic polymer. Then bee sting causes severe pain, burning sensation due to presence of methanoic acid. Answer is methanoic acid. Albinism is caused due to deficiency of enzyme. Remember, it's a enzyme. Then the ballpoint pen is a oil based. Then which one of the following colors is least deviated from glass prism? The answer here is red. Red is least deviated. Then Ficus bengalensis is the scientific name of, it's a banyan, that is bargat ka ped, baragacha. Then Spirogyra is a kind of algae. Then which one of the following substance is not synthetic? Fibrion is non-synthetic. Then change in the base sequence or gene is called mutation. Simple question. Hypsometer, it's another contentious question. The last question is very contentious. Hypsometer is measured. In some of our research, we found is the depth of the ocean. But in some of our other research also, we found it as boiling point of liquid. So we have taken both of it, and if any of you have done any one of it, you can consider that question as yours. Because OPSC give this kind of a contentious question sometimes, and people are facing problem. So we will leave it. Hello friends, I am coming to this part of discussion, that is what will be the expected cutoff. If you have not watched in one of my video where I said that I do not predict everything very simple. because there are so many factors which were missing. First is the level of question. Level of question was missing, and right now we have got the what kind of a hard, tough and questions we got. And then after we got another factor, that is 63,222 candidates were there in this particular exam, OPSC Civil Services Prelim 2020. So I have predicted, after taking all this previous year vacancy, previous year cutoff, by taking into consideration, because in 2019 the results are not out, so we cannot say what was the thing of 2019. So my expected cutoff will be somewhere like this. If you are an unreserved female, if your score is more than 76, you should start preparing for main. Then if you are an unreserved male, 87 and above. If your score falling 87 and above, unreserved male, you have to start preparing for main examination. SCBC male, female 73 and above, and SCBC female, SCBC male 86 and above. Then SC female 58 and above, SC male 70 and above. Then ST female 48 and above, SC male 50 and above. Then the PH candidate, it is 42 and above female for 48 and above male. Then ex-servicemen, anything above 74, if they are scoring, they are supposed to be start preparing for main examination. You have to start preparing for main. Start from your optional papers. Bindiya Ambasta asked me to give some direction in which I supposed to be moving. First, you have to start preparing your optional papers. Your optional papers are very important. And for your all of your information, we are giving a very big announcement. We will be shortly giving you the test series for main 2, very high quality. After our success, we have proven our success. You can see the proof and people's appreciation for our test series and our guidance program. So we will be giving high quality test series for main 2, and you will be getting high quality guidance. And I will be publishing my toppers answer writing blueprint. Almost it is 90% complete. I will be completing and publishing it. So it will be a very, very handy for you. Right now your focus supposed to be to focus on your optional paper. How you can cover optional as much as you can, because there will be a gap of 4 months, at least 4 months. There will be a gap from this prelim date to the main examination of OPSC. So you get this particular time duration, you supposed to be getting all your materials out and try preparing your optional papers. Then after, join our test series, high quality test series we will be providing, and you will be totally empowered to score very high marks in and confirm your seat in the interview stage as well as in the final merit list. Because main, we are expert in, I am personally an expert in main examination only, but still we are very good at prelim, as you can see the appreciation coming to us in the prelim stage. Thank you very much and happy learning. Do like, comment, share if you found this particular data helpful to you.